she's like, oh, I have a boyfriend in Indonesia and I can't talk to you because it'll affect my relationship. And I was like, how the fuck is you and me hanging out or being friends gonna affect your relationship? I was like, literally, I haven't said nothing to you for 5 days on social media. We've known each other for 2 weeks. I haven't said anything for 5 days, and the last thing I said was an emote. I'm like, how the fuck? Threat, or is that gonna interfere with your boyfriend in fucking Indonesia like you give a shit anyway? And I was like, you know what? This is like offensive. Like, I'm offended. Like, you know, I'm not that easy. Like, I would go on a date and get to know you maybe a few dates before I even considered being a boyfriend or girlfriend or anything to you. And I'm like offended that she thinks that I would fucking, like, that I'm a fuckboy.
Exactly.
And then she's
In
like, oh
modern
no, I
term
wasn't
words.
trying to assume anything. A couple days later, deletes me. And I was like, well, you know what? Like, she exposed her true colors to me, and I don't really fucking like it. We don't have to go on a date because I already know that she's a fuck.
That's true,
Because
true that, true that.
you go on a date to find out if she's a fuck that you could deal with. And I can't deal with a bitch like that. She's obviously disloyal. She was thinking disloyal
True
about
that.
me, and she's got a boyfriend in Indonesia. She's already proved that she's a cheating slut. No offense. That's not what I'm looking for. The other girl was like, oh, if we dated, and like, once again, like, I'd only known this girl for 2 days. I met her at the academy, like the music academy.
Yeah.
Known her for 2 days, and she's like, oh, you know, if we get in a relationship, and I'm like, who the fuck is talking about relationships? I'm like, we were gonna hang out one day. Like, I'm getting to know you as a person to decide whether I want to hang out with you more at all. And she's like, oh yeah, and you'll be like my last boyfriend, you know, he liked me and I didn't like him. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like being a
Now you
fortune
really
teller,
want a
like
boyfriend.
foreseeing the future as boyfriend, which is a no-no.
This is sad, yeah.
Comparing me with some other guy who sounded like a total fuck. So
That's
she goes
a lot of pain.
and tells people all kinds of shit. I don't care what it is, but really I'm the one that's not interested in her. After she pulled a stunt like that, it actually really pissed me off. Like, I got pissed off at life. I was like, I
Yeah,
couldn't
this shit
believe
is
that
what the fuck.
someone would say some shit like that to me after knowing me for 2 days, acting like they know me and shit. I don't care what they've heard or who's been talking shit about me. That's a lot to assume from someone you barely know. And I was like, oh, this bitch is depressed. But she blocked me anyway. Oh, she unblocked her, to be honest.
Behind
So
you in the
no,
other house. Right behind you.
they're playing games.
Nice.
And they
I
want me to
get you.
play, but
I get you. I get you, player. Oh no, no, you're
I'm
not no
not that.
player, huh?
No,
Nah,
I'm not. I'm not a player at all. I just get hurt. I don't think players are really winning. I think they're just getting used. They
Oh,
should be getting paid. If the play is getting paid, then yeah, okay, that's cool. If he's
what
getting
about
like
girl? She's getting paid. She's not a player.
yeah,
Oh, that'll be a prostitute.
if you're getting like J's or some shit out of it.
Look at James.
Free meal.
The
If she's
free
paying
iPhone.
and shit, then yeah, you're a
Yeah.
player. But if you're going out there spending all your money on bitches and buying them J's, that's you getting played.
No, yeah, that's true. That part.
But I don't play because, like, I think it's mean. Every girl that I meet assumes that I'm already playing with all these bitches because they assume that I could. They assume way too much. That's what pisses
That
me off.
part, yeah.
To be honest, that's why I'm going around punching shit and trying to fight every dude because I'm just so pissed off.
Probably
Everybody
like
assumes all this shit about me. They look at me and they think they know me. It's like, bruh, like, you know, you're just reading the title. You haven't read the book. You know, it's like, there's like pages and shit. They're like, no,
Yeah.
you're not a page, you're just a title. So they're treating me like I'm a book that's only got a title. There's no pages in the book. It's just like a pamphlet. They're treating me like I'm a fucking gimmick pamphlet trying to sell some shit.
Pamphlet. Yeah, I
Yeah,
get you,
like a
man.
one page.
Motherfuckers.
Like no, not even a back
Well,
cover. Like don't even bother looking at the back.
there's a hard front. That's
Face
it.
value. Yeah, just like somebody ripped the book off. And it's just the first cover.
Oh, they just read you through the spine.
Yeah, like sitting on a bookshelf, but there's no book underneath. It's just the cover. There's no book in here. And I'm like, bro, there's like the longest book here. There's so much shit going on with me. Like I was at a temple last week. I was praying to a Buddhist fucking deity for justice and for my ancestors.
Holy shit.
I'm a Catholic. I normally go to Catholic church, but it was closed and this was in the area and it's pretty much the same shit. I go to Catholic church, I burn some incense. I go to Buddhist church, I burn some incense. Pray for my
Yeah.
ancestors, I do that at Catholic church anyway. So I don't know, maybe I'm the one that's fucking more Buddhist than Catholic.
No, nice. Not really religious myself.
They're both the same, man. There's a YouTube channel with the Dalai Lama and a Catholic bishop or a cardinal or something. And they talk about like theology and they agree on like everything. Same shit, really. But I know you're not religious, and like I'm proud of you that you're not. You don't need to be, but I'm not a good person. I need religion to try and influence myself to be a better person. I'm literally not a very good person.
I get what you're saying.
I'm trying though, so.
No, but I say unless you're trying, right?
I'm trying to be a good person. I'm not, but I'm fucking trying. That's what religion is, man. It's they're bad people. Muslims, Catholics, Christians, they're bad people, man. Buddhists as well. You know, a lot of people are pissed off at Buddhist monks because they're like rapists and drug dealers that turned into monks, you know, and people are like, why should we forgive them just because they're a monk now? It's the same with Catholics. Like devout Catholics that become nuns and priests, you know, they've usually got a shady past as well. They're not good people, but they're fucking trying to be. It's dangerous, like, you gotta be careful. Like, going to Catholic church in the city is one of the most dangerous fucking things you could possibly do in life. Putting yourself in a place where all those creeps are, man, and they are creeps. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
Yeah, honestly, I've seen some myself, you know. I came across.
I go at night. But there seems to be better people at night. It's weird. In the daytime, all the Catholics are fucking freaky. I don't go in the day anymore. Like, I literally will not go.
You should razz me, like, in the next, like, well, I'm dead. There goes my loot. You're welcome.
I'm sorry. Ah, fuck, I'm listening to this guy's story. My bad.
What? So it's all my fault? Oh, great. I feel terrible.
No.
I'm coming now, too.
I need that reboot part quick. I don't want to lose that.
I had everything. You can, like, go ahead, take my loot.
No, just
I'll res you.
Just your potion. Oh, and maybe your scar too. Oh, and maybe your shotgun too.
Yeah, like, I am a bad person. I mean, I try to be good, moral, but I've smashed a few people in my time pretty remorselessly.
Yeah.
And wasn't really good. This doesn't make me a good person. Beating the crap out of people like that.
It was an honor for you taking my loot, but you didn't even use it correctly.
I'm getting shot. I want to run. Let me.
I don't play Fortnite. I'm sorry. This is my second game actually.
I play Fortnite, but I still suck at it. You guys are better than me.
30.
I'll give you a blue shotgun. And a Uzi, is that cool?
You can keep your shotgun.
Oh man, I didn't even want that. Ah! All good. Fuck. They are on me. They are so on me. They are on to me like fucking flies on shit. It's like prom night. It's like prom night. They're on to me like a fucking horny teenage boy.
Aim for the head, bro.
Fuck. Fuck.
You got it, the pro got it, the pro got it.
Fuck.
No match, no help. Yeah, I got it.
Man. Oh man.
You got it, you got it, you got it.
Oh, they
I know
died.
you do, I know you do.
I just want a gun.
Nice.
See, now if I get the big pot off, well, then there's a chance.
There's a high chance now. I believe in you. Saw that ammo?
Come
He's
on.
on top. He's on top.
How you put a ramp in the building but then run? I'm confused.
He went more on top. And then he jumped off. You got this, you got this. Wow.
Oh my god. The storm's coming. Cool ass. Yeah, and you know what? Like, a lot of the people I beat up, I don't even lose sleep over it. You know, like, I watch horror movies, really fucked up shit, and I have nightmares, and I enjoy it.
Oh,
I, like, wake up and I'm like, wow, that was
Like,
really
yeah,
fucked up. That was the
motherfucker.
coolest nightmare ever. That was like a horror movie.
The
The other night,
Oh,
I haven't told anybody this. The other night I had a dream I was in a Porsche with this dude, and we were racing, and we crashed, and,
Nice.
and I'm like, don't, like, we should slow down now, like, we're gonna die. And the car, like, started shaking, like, death wobbles,
Oh,
and, like,
fuck.
totally lost control, but we just kept driving, and I'm like, oh, how did we survive that? And then, after a while, we figured out we were actually dead. We went back to
Oh,
the car, and it was a car crash, and we were, like, in a ghost car the whole time, and then we realized we're in Dead World, right? So
Yeah.
we're alive, but we're in Dead World. And so we were outside the city when we were racing, so we drove into the city, and in the city, everybody was, like, dead. Like, well, they were alive, but they were dead, so, like, some dudes were, like, decapitated, like, holding their head in their arms. Some dudes were, like, had their guts all over the wall, like, stuck to the wall.
Yeah. Damn.
It was so cool. It was, like, the coolest dream ever.
Yeah, everything right on.
You got this, you got this.
One dream with vampires,
That's right.
but I wasn't scared. I was like, this shit isn't
Right.
scary. And then one of the
Yeah,
vampires
you were
threw
in
all
jail,
his guts up. And I was like, cool.
You hit that though.
So, I wouldn't say I'm a good person. Like, if you put me in a combat zone, I'll probably enjoy it. And you're not supposed to enjoy it.
That's what it's all about though.
For some people,
All in that moment, you know?
it's a fine line. Like, I've got to really watch my sanity. I've got to be. Most people don't have to worry, probably. Like, they're cool, but me, I need to be careful.
Hmm. Long as
I do.
you're not like a menace to society.
No, yeah, that's like my whole life. I've been trying to be like good. Like, that's why I'm going to like university and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I wonder, man.
You still did the fucked up things?
No, I don't do nothing. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
You know what I'm saying? Something you wonder if you still do. If you still did. I mean, if you
wonder
ever
if
still
I
do.
should. If I should just stop caring so
No.
much and just start doing crime with my friends. It's,
Oh, yo, shit, invite your boy. Nah, you don't be a good person.
they're not gamers. They ride motorbikes.
Yeah, exactly. Be a good
They're
person, play Fortnite, ride motorbike.
no, not me. Them. They drink beer and vape and
Mm.
ride motorbikes.
No, you don't like those guys?
No, I fucking love them. They're fucking
Oh,
awesome. They're my fucking fam.
oh, that's right.
Straight up
That's the
family.
people you
I
kick it
mean,
with?
they're pretty shit, but I still love them. They forget my birthday and shit like that. You know, like they're not the best family, but I still love them. Because they're lovable dudes. I never would have joined their crew if I didn't love
Yeah.
them already. Everyone says they're gay.
Motherfuckers.
No, I don't know. I can see how people would make that.
Just a lot of bro
Assumption.
love.
Yeah, just all the bro love. That's right.
Oh,
And
hell.
they were talking about getting into contract work, like private security, like mercenary work, like overseas, like legit styles, like security forces. And like I would really love to do that, but I'm trying to be a good guy. I want to join the military, like, and do it the right way, because if I'm a mercenary, I can do whatever I want.
That don't sound bad.
Mercenaries don't have rules. I could just rape and murder and cut off heads. I could work for ISIS if I wanted to. I could work for a Texas oil company. I could work fucking wherever I want. I can go wherever I want. Like, there's no demilitarized zone for Merc, because Mercs aren't military, so they're allowed to go where other people aren't, and they can just go wherever they want, because they'll just rape and murder everybody that's there anyway. So who's gonna
that's
stop
the
them?
crime you're trying to do.
But that's what my friends are doing. I'm trying to do the military. I'm trying to be a law-abiding, rules of
Citizen.
engagement. It's not really for me, though. Yeah, I'm trying to do the right thing.
I feel you, I feel you.
Why am I Why is that, like, laughable? Trying to do the right thing. The dudes at my uni are such fucks. Here I am trying to do the right thing.
I get you on that part. It's like well, in my scenario, it's like, well, I'm going to school as well, you know. And I got a bunch of my homies, you know, that joined gangs, but I never got to that point to join the gang with them. Like you said, I'm trying to do the right thing. Actually have a job, actually go do something, you know.
Yep.
Because all my friends, like, what they do, they drug deal, they go steal, you know. And it's like, I don't want to do that as much as like we used to back then. I don't want to keep doing that forever. It was quick money, yeah, but it's not like stable, you know. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
I mean, if you don't mind jail and shit. It depends on who you are, really. Like, is your family big? Like, will you be safe in jail? Can you chill? Because if you can't chill, then you probably shouldn't bother, because jail will just be, like, hell. But if your family's big, you can just chill in jail, man. You won't have to do shit. Everyone will just be trying to help you.
Exactly.
For me in jail is like my family, and no one's trying to hurt anybody, man. Everybody's just trying to fucking do their time, get out, and do some more crime.
Oh shit! 9 strikes?
Nobody? Me? No. Well, like in my crew, I was the enforcer of the group.
Yeah, I got you.
But I don't have any real stripes. My family does.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just like, you know, everything works better for everybody if they just chill out around me.
No, exactly. Do the right thing.
Yeah, I could just go break a dude right now and go to jail, and it would not be a problem for me at all. But I don't want to do that because I care, because I'm trying to join the military. So I don't want to be
No,
going to jail all the
have shit
time. It
on you
doesn't
like
look
that.
good. Yeah, that's right. But like that's the only reason. I mean, like if I give up on the military, that's it for everybody. Everybody's gonna get really hurt.
Yeah, I guess.
I think I'll be able to hurt a few people before they put me in jail.
The motherfucker, you were the fucking way out. You were like, you were to get tickets, you would write them off. No, that's like a cop, never mind.
Cop will be anything, I don't care. When I go to jail, if I go to jail, I'll make friends with cops. I'll make friends with whoever the fuck I want. Cops are some of the baddest fucking dudes.
Sure, yeah.
And people afraid of cops, they're scared. The cops are fucking pretty bad. They're worth fearing.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But I'm not fucking scared. I don't give a shit.
Nah, well,
I'll fucking be friends with them. I'll fucking stand up for them. I'll fucking get in a fight over a cop just because it's fun. It's more
just
dangerous.
Fun.
It's less boring. It was pretty boring for me because no one's gonna fuck with me. And I don't know, cops are like comic relief.
No. No one can stop them. Who's gonna stop them?
Yeah, that's right. They're just a gang with better technology.
A legal gang.
They're always doing illegal shit. They're thugging it. I mean, who's really thugging it is like the politicians. They're the biggest thugs of all.
No, fuck yeah, bro.
And they really are thugs. Like Trump was down with the mafia. In New York City. That's why he was able to be such a fuck and get away with it. He had the mafia on his side. Like, how do you think he didn't die? Like, the Clinton family, I think they've done about upside of 50 hits to get to where they're at. So they're just constantly putting hits on people. They murder the opposition, but they couldn't touch Trump.
You couldn't touch Trump? Imagine that.
They couldn't touch Trump because Trump was in with the mafia. Every president, I mean, my family in Europe, the president there, the prime minister there, he's a thug as well. He's jipping the UN. I mean, he's jipping the EU, the European Union.
Yeah.
He's jipping them. And they keep threatening him, and he's like, what are you going to do? He's like, I just took all your money. I don't even want to be in the European Union. And he's like, we don't even need you. Our country doesn't need to be in the European Union. You're actually slightly holding us down. And he's like, give me all this fucking money, or we'll leave the European Union.
And he took it.
The European Union was like, let's let in some refugees, and my country was like, no. And they're like, well, we'll kick you out of the European Union. And my country was like, we don't fucking care. Kick us out. We'll be better off. All you're good for is free fucking money. And our president or whatever spent all the money on a fucking football stadium. Not one football stadium, but like fucking 10 football stadiums, and our team isn't even that good.
For that.
Both stadiums are just sitting there, no one's even using them, but he likes football, so he bought all these football stadiums with money from the EU. So he's thugging it hard. Xi Jinping is thugging it in China right now as well. He's down with the Triads. The Triads are the ones that stopped the riots in Hong Kong. Everyone in Hong Kong was rioting, but then the Triads showed up against the riots. And they just like died. The next day there was just like no riots.
Shit. Fuck yeah, fuck them. Chop your head off.
Yeah, you don't fuck with the Triads, man. Not in a bad way. You fuck with them in a good way. And like Japan, like if you're a criminal in Japan, it's like accepted. It's just like a life choice, and everyone accepts you.
Yeah.
So it's not the first
exactly
time.
Like a choice of life, and not like here, like you're a criminal. Boom.
Yeah, it's not like that. You get respected in Japan. Massive respect. It's an old tradition. It's always been part. The government and the underworld work together in Japan.
No shit.
They're very nationalist, though. There was a president in Japan that got murdered The opposition got murdered because he was left wing. Straight up murdered with a
Left wing?
fucking sword. Yeah, left wing in Japan gets murdered.
Oh shit.
Like they're the most xenophobic people on the planet. I was studying in college about Japan. I did Japanese language, and I studied visual communication design. We're studying Japan in that as well, because Japan has its own culture, its own aesthetic.
Yeah.
So it's a
Oh,
type
okay.
of like interior design, exterior design,
Yeah.
and we're studying how it's so unique, how Japan's style is so unique, and it's as a result of like saving themselves from the rest of the world, like preserving their way of life, not really being part of the rest of the world, doing their own thing. They're very
Yeah.
xenophobic.
Hmm.
They
Kind
only
of
like
figured that.
the Japan. If there's a dude that's like not so Japan, I mean, that guy got murdered. So he was like on stage, right? So this dude's on stage. He's a candidate. He's like a left wing candidate. Like Bernie. This is like Bernie Sanders, the Bernie Sanders of Japan 50 years ago. And Bernie Sanders is up there with his left wing preaching all that shit. And then he goes to leave the stage, and some dude just pulls out a sword and just stabs him on the stage. Like, rips
Holy
his guts
shit.
out. Yeah, Bernie Sanders getting stabbed. For
Bernie
preaching that
Sanders.
shit. Yeah, it would be like the equivalent of Bernie Sanders. He was an old guy, and he was left wing, and he was talking all, like, good shit. And everyone was like, yeah, this guy's so great. And then he just got stabbed because he wasn't right wing.
Oh shit.
He got stabbed in front of
Poor Bernie.
everybody. I think that was the last time, like, a Bernie Sanders dude ever existed in Japan. I mean, well, I don't know if they're rigging it, maybe. Because these days, Japanese don't give a fuck about Japan.
Yeah.
They hate that, like, their Bernie Sanders was murdered like that. And none of them give a fuck about tradition anymore. Which is really funny when weebs are like, oh, I love Japan, but Japanese don't like Japan anymore. They fucking hate it.
Nah. Yeah.
The only Japanese that like Japan are the thugs. And they will just steal all your shit.
Yeah. That's their land.
Yeah, so you're not gonna get anywhere. So like all the weebs going to Japan and just getting robbed. They hate everything. Japanese people these days, they hate anime. They hate traditional. They hate, what's that thing called that they wear? That dress thing?
Like the gown thing.
Yeah, the gown. You know the one I'm talking about. They hate that.
Yeah.
Never wear that. But I'm talking about Tokyo. I mean, Japan's a big place. There's lots of different places. But I'm talking about Tokyo, the place where you'll probably go the most likely. They do not give a fuck about tradition or culture in Tokyo.
Or they're more like civilized.
Yeah, they would consider it being more civilized. All they do is party, man. Right now in Japan, there's a problem. All the old people are dying.
Oh shit.
Because all the
Due to
young
like
people,
everyone
all the young people are just moving to the city.
leaving the city.
They're just living in the city and they just don't give a fuck about their fucking families. So all the old people, they need to be cared for by their younger. When they get old, they need their children and grandchildren to take care of them. But no one's taking care of them. They're all just leaving them out there to die. So there's all these like small towns in Japan are just full of old people all just dying, unable to take care of each other. It's that bad. Like that's how much that they don't give a fuck about tradition. Like they've just given up on their own family. They're just like, well, they're not gonna change, so it might as well just.
Yeah, I get you. Damn, motherfuckers. Well.
But right now in Tokyo is like a massive party. Like if you go and if you put some speakers in a park and just DJ, like hundreds of people will just start coming.
Man, fuck that, let's party with this motherfucker
Thousands
right here.
of people, yeah. All they want to do is party and just get drunk. Trying to imagine that their life doesn't suck so much.
Black me from shooting my arrow.
I made that mistake. I moved in with some Japanese girls. Normally, some Japanese people, they appreciate that you like their culture. But these girls were 21.
Oh, damn.
They were younger. And they did not
Well,
like anything. Like, they deny everything. Like, there was one piece You know One Piece, the anime?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a One Piece sticker on the fridge, and I'm like, you said you don't like anime. Why is One Piece on your fridge? And she just denied its existence. She's just like, boyfriends. I don't like One Piece. You know, fuck anime. I don't care about any of that shit. And I was like, really? I'm like, why would... So I'm thinking, like, why would she keep a sticker of One Piece? It was a big sticker, too. It was like fucking half of the freezer door was One Piece. I'm like, why? And I'm like, that's not your boyfriend's, is it?
Man, look, I would want to go to Tokyo.
Yeah, Tokyo's a fucking party. And they're doing the opposite of being xenophobic. I mean, the government is still xenophobic, so be careful if the cops catch you. Because if you can't speak Japanese and you go to Japanese jail, you will be in jail for at least a month. Doesn't matter how shit your crime was. If you can't speak Japanese, they do not give a fuck about you.
For real?
For real. You will be in there for at least a month. If you get busted for anything. If you're smoking some pot and a cop catches you, you're in jail for a month, at least. In Japanese jail where no one speaks English and no one cares about you. And then eventually, when you get to see someone who speaks English, they won't give a fuck about you either. You'll probably be another month. You could be in there for a long fucking time. Just for like, and the rules in Japan are weird, and Westerners don't understand them. And so they get busted, like, and it's really serious. Like, I think one of them is like jaywalking at a certain spot. You can jaywalk in some spots, but there's a certain spot where if you jaywalk there, it's like a serious crime. So they put you immediately in jail, and it'll be a month before anyone even speaks English to you. Anyone like the legal representation. And then you're just in heaps of shit anyway. Or if you if you do something with a girl a certain way, there's like certain weird rules, like because you did it that way. Yeah, it's pretty dangerous. Don't even worry about the Yakuza.
People here.
They do not like refugees in Japan at all.
Motherfucker! I'm really trying to shoot the motherfucker. Fucking Renai is over here covering me. I get you, but damn, fuck. Yeah, fuck. I don't even know then. I just want to go to vacation, man. Not for no problem. Yeah, fuck my over here. Oh shit, bro, no what the hell this shit there.
I'm blowing shit up. Oh, I'm getting shot up. Damn it. I still want to blow shit. No. They're coming down. Shoot them. They came out. Oh. I died.
But no, yeah, I'm trying to fight. I'm trying to go through stuff.
Oh, you nearly got him. Oh, what? Pulse grenade, really? What a bitch. He bitched out. It's like, oh, throw a pulse grenade. Oh.
Run out right here. Don't even know your name. Fuck.
I'm watching.
He's zipping out of here. Oh no, he came up here.
Don't worry, Renea will win. Renea.
You got it? Renaya. Say it again.
Okay, now I do Renaya.
Renaya, yeah. There you go.
I mean, it is a 1 and a 4 to be fair, but.
Oh, look at you, look at you. Ooh.
That's a cool name.
Oops.
I just want a gun.
You better go get that, you better go get that. Oh, go get that, go get that. You already hit a 108 on that.
Wow, she's so boss at this. She's boss at
Get her in there, get it.
Oh. Oh.
Turn around. Oh. Got that.
Oh.
Get that motherfucker. Get that motherfucker. Oh, fuck that guy.
This is a jizz-worthy spectacle. Show
Get that
great
motherfucker.
prowess.
Nah, run, run, run. You need to kill him, motherfucker. Or eat that fish.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Eat that fish.
Is this even a squad? This isn't even a squad. This is
This
just
is a
random,
Renaya solo. That's really what it is. Y'all,
pretty much.
you're talking, he's listening, and Raya's playing.
That's right.
But the vibes though.
Got that,
The
got that.
vibes. How many missiles does this dude have?
There. Right there.
Ooh.
That's it, that's it. One
Say
more pump.
goodbye to your shield. Oh, he's gonna do that. He's gonna build a wall. He's going Trump styles. I just want a gun. Oh. Oh, he's gonna run out of
Blow yourself
mats.
up.
He's already
Blow
on
yourself
wood.
up. Stop being stupid. Exactly. Stop being dumb.
What did you just accent? Oh my god!
He
That
called
was
it
the
too.
coolest shit I've ever seen in my life! Oh my god! Salt on the wound.
For real. I was gonna say last game, but hey, I'll do another one.
Holy shit! I have never seen anything so boss in my life.
For real, bro.
That's big boss daddy.
Can't wait to tell my friends about this tomorrow.
Hey, don't tell nobody, but I've been going to the donations bin. I live in the CBD, it is in a big building, and there's a donations bin for like people's clothes, and I've been going into it and grabbing clothes, being like, yeah.
That fucking.
Now I just have all these random pairs of pants. I've been short on pants for so long. There's whether now I have like 10, now I have like 20 pairs of pants. And I'm talking like comfy PJ pants, like I probably got about 10 comfy pants. I got a couple of like tight pants for like wearing under my clothes, cause like patchy jeans and shit.
I get you.
Yeah, like one of my pairs of jeans. It's my only pair. Like if I had to do a man spread, you can see my balls. So I wear fucking like these tight pants underneath. And yeah.
No, I get you too.
It reminds me of when I was on the streets, man. Like when I was on the streets, I literally, the tear in my pants was so big. I used to wear a bandana over my crutch. And like if you move the bandana, you'd see my dick and balls. And I was just high. I was just high all the time and drunk and just didn't give a fuck. And one day, a ticket inspector was like, "You don't have a ticket." And I was like, "I haven't had a ticket for fucking. I never had a ticket my whole life." And I was like, I'm like, now I'm being analyzed, and I'm like, hang on, if they move this bandana.
But then.
And that's when I started realizing how street I was at the time. I was like, I'm fucked. I had no ID or nothing. I had nothing. So they called the cops, and then they seemed a bit sad when the cops got there, and they were like, the cops were like, "This is a real gangster. Like, he's actually in trouble. Like, we need to take him in. He's got so many warrants." And then the ticket inspector's like, oh, I thought you were just gonna, get his address. And they're like, "We did get his address, and he's in trouble." I'm like, oh.
No shit.
Well, I didn't mean to get him in trouble. He's just some poor street kid with a bandana over his dick and balls.
Motherfucker's a criminal.
Yeah, the cops are like, no, he's the real deal. He's about to
find
stab
out.
somebody or be stabbed.
Oh shit.
This dude was like, he must be from out of town. Because everybody else could tell.
Like,
Out of town ticket inspector doesn't know what's up. What? Gangs are a thing? No.
no.
What, just because he's wearing a bandana to hide his dick and balls? So I tied it to my jeans. My jeans were ripped to shit all around the fly. And the button was broke, and the zipper was broke, and the jeans had, like, the crutch was, like, had a big rip in it as well. So it's just like a patchwork of fucking... So I tied a bandana, like, you know, the belt buckle slit things? I tied a bandana from one side to the other side, and so it was, like, folded, like, covered in broke-ass jeans. And I never stopped to think, because I was such a streety, I never stopped to think that maybe that's not the best fucking most formal way to be dressed. I was so high all the time. I was literally so high. It's like the first time.
Swinging dick and balls and shit.
This is the first time I was away from my gang, and I got, like, picked up, like, straight away.
Look at this dude. What's right here swinging shit?
I don't know what they were thinking. They probably thought, that dude, I must be from out of town, he probably thought I was crazy. He's like, gangs aren't real. Oh, look at this guy. Yeah, he was really sad. I was like, oh. Vic, the more you fuck with cops and ticket inspectors and shit, the more you learn that they're just human beings.
True,
when I was a kid, I was like, fuck police, fuck the law, I'm gonna kill everybody, I don't give a shit. But then they get really sad, they're like, oh, he's going to jail, oh, that's sad. And I'm like, what? I didn't think ticket inspectors had a soul. It's like teachers in high school.
Teacher.
Uh-oh. Yeah, like how you think teachers have no soul in high school. Well, in primary school, you're like, they have no soul, they're like robots. I mean, I thought that at least. Yeah, I did not think robots... I mean, I did not think teachers were human. I'm calling them robots.
Yeah, back then, what the...
I thought they just go home, deactivate, and, like, sleep on, like, a giant human-sized charger.
I would be like, who the fuck wants to be a fucking teacher?
Exactly. I'm still like that.
I feel you on that.
Yeah. I just killed an NPC, and I'm so proud. Take that, NPC. Fuck with me now.
That's fucking crazy. I almost died by one of those last times. Motherfuckers act like they know how to play and shit.
Yeah, NPC. Oh no, that was no, it was an actual NPC. It wasn't like Antifa. It was like
Antifa.
Hey man, if any of those dudes claiming Antifa or any of those groups had ever fucked with a cop once, they would know that you do not go toe to toe with a cop ever. You do not fucking put yourself in their line of sight. When you're against them, you hide. You hide in the most burnt out, fucked up, disease-ridden burrow you can find. It's like, maybe they won't come in with a flashlight.
Maybe.
Maybe. But that's your best bet.
True that.
So I could immediately tell that none of them were gangster. Oh, not a single one of them is gangster.
To go a dark place. Oh
Yeah,
fuck
man,
this,
you
get you
don't
stuck.
expose
Get
yourself
ambushed.
out in the open unless you want to go to jail. I mean, if I want to go to jail, if my life really sucks that bad, yeah, I'll walk up to a cop and be like, kick him in the shin or some shit. Go to jail and fucking get fucking my meals done for me and shit. Get some
Uh,
get some dental care and some shots so I don't die. Yeah, but if I don't want to go to jail, I stay the fuck away from police. I
to
don't like
that.
stand in front of them and yell slurs and throw bodily fluids and try and attract. Did you see like slowly each protester got arrested, like everyone who like stood out
Yeah.
even slightly? There was a girl who used to bang this fucking drum. It wasn't really a drum, it was just like a bucket upside down.
Yeah.
And she had like a rope. She jerry rigged it so it had a rope so she could wear it like a backpack. And she
Yeah.
would bang on this drum. You know what she got busted for?
Pyrotechnic?
Piracy. She set something on fire and was like dancing. It was like a bench.
Yeah, I get you.
The riot cops came and tackled her, and the drum fell off her back like the jerry rig came undone. And it was like doom. I think deep down they all wanted to be arrested.
Shit.
I think they all
Well,
wanted
just
to
to
go
have
to
that on
jail.
their record. Say they were part of it. There's another guy right here.
No, I think they just aren't confident in their ability to take care of themselves. And it was pretty much being like yelling at a cop, "Take care of me," and the cops were like, "We don't want to."
No,
And they're like,
give us
"It's
a
your
reason.
job. It's your job to take care of us." And the cop's like, my job sucks." Yeah, there's a reason. There's always a reason, though. I mean, I got fucking like 50 reasons I could go out and fucking bang on a bucket upside down and call myself the drum lady and jerry rig it and wear it as a backpack and show my dick to the public. Not wear a bandana. Yeah, I could do that, but I don't. Because I don't want to actually go to jail. I mean, it's not a problem. I could, but...
No, I got you. Still need a lot to live.
I don't know. Live and let live. I don't know. I want to help myself. I don't want to be helped.
No, I get you that part. Yeah.
I don't trust the system either.
No, I'd be put away in a fucking
Boarding
shithole in there.
school. Refuge.
Like a legendary rifle for you.
I've
Already
been in
have one.
both. I've been in the refuge, youth refuge, and boarding school for delinquents. I really
No.
fucked that shit. They had to change the rules. They made like more rules on account of me. There was like shit, rules that I broke that didn't exist yet.
Well, not. This motherfucker needs some special rules for him.
Well, I'm just like, I just want to live. I just want to have fun. I'm like, this isn't a rule. I can do this. And then they're like, no, this is a rule now. So after I left, there were all these new rules, and everyone was like, why is this a rule? Why are they
Motherfucker would do
emphasizing
anything.
this? And people were like, because there was this dude once. He was a legend among.
Like his own fucking rules.
He lived by his
That's
own
right, though.
rules.
That's
He
a
was
leader.
true punk. He was an anarchist.
The anarchy is always shit.
Yeah, no, I saw all the riots on like the footage of it. Like I wasn't there in real life, but I looked at a lot of it, and that it just looked like poor people just fighting each other, poor people fighting other poor people.
Exactly.
The right wing was like the poor like veteran who has too much pride to get any veteran help and use his veteran discount. He's too prideful, so he has just nothing. And also a bunch of thugs that just won't refuse to pay taxes and just refuse to get any help from the government and fighting each other. Both of them, they both were just full of pride, and they wouldn't survive in a gang if they were in one. Both sides.
Sure, they wouldn't.
They wouldn't. They're too full of pride, and like to the point where I was like, these people are just stupid. Like, everyone's got a bit of pride, but fucking having that much pride is dumb. Like that's gonna get you killed, man. Like walking up to an old person and yelling at them, being like, "Hey," because you don't like black people, and it's like it's just some old person. Like maybe they don't, but who knows? You don't know them.
Going right now. How do we gotta go with that? Not for that, get on that.
Or punching some dude in the back of the head just for being there and having a beard. He has a beard. He's a Nazi.
Fuck him.
Punch a Nazi. You know, that's no different from what the Nazis do. You know what the Nazis do? They got punch a black person day. And so the other side is like, oh, punch a Nazi day, but they're just doing the same shit. They're just as bad as each other.
Not bad, not bad. Well,
going up and punching a person.
No, they do each other, but fuck, they're crazy then.
Shouldn't be punching anyone. Yeah, that's right. Their theology needs to change, but you don't change that by punching them. They gotta be taught different. They need an education, man. Like, it's pretty much impossible to be racist if you have an education.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do you keep locking me in here? Do you want me to come back? I'll come back if you want. We got a bounty.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I guess he's on that side now. Towards that side.
He's not at the gas station? No, he's not. Yeah, because, like, I care about people, like...
No, perfect.
I'm not gonna let my friends bash a skinhead. I'm not gonna let my friends bash anyone.
No, fuck no. Not for no fucking reason.
Yeah, just for existing.
Just for like, hey, what the fuck?
Man, in the inner city, skinheads are just white dudes that got mad. It's not a big deal. Everyone knows skinheads in the inner city. It's just that dude in high school that got picked on and was white. That's all it is. He just doesn't want to get picked on anymore.
Sure, I get you. Not no more, none.
The more violent you are, the worse they get. And that's like, people don't think about what they're doing. Like, punching someone in the back of the head, that's trauma. I've done that. Like, I've been there. I know that these things happen.
Yeah, look, they always gonna think that, I don't know, there's some random motherfucker gonna smack him in the back.
He wasn't random. He was a fucking rapist.
No, yeah, never mind.
And he didn't just, like, you know, accost a girl, like, touch her boobs or something, like, elbow tit. And he didn't, like, you know, have sex with some fucking teenager that was gagging for it and got him into trouble. It wasn't like that. He was an actual fucking rapist, gang rapist. He raped an underage girl against her will on someone's front lawn.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, crazy shit. Yeah, I got a dude like that. I'll get a dude like that. I'll punch him in the back of the head, but I'm not gonna punch some random just for existing.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna get you.
Uh-oh. He just did the thing. He can see you now. They can see you.
How?
Because they're just fucking hyper. Yeah, when I first came, I used to be a suburbs boy, and I used to be all self-righteous and shit. And when I came to the city, there were all these 14-year-old girls just trying to fuck everyone.
Fucking A.
And, am I just gonna go bash everyone? Dudes get stabbed, like,
No.
there was this Indian dude once that felt up this 14-year-old girl, and this 13-year-old boy just pulled out a knife and just straight up stabbed him in the neck, killed him on the spot.
What, for doing some shit like that?
Indian dude dies.
Right on top of you, Renaya.
I was there when the
this
cops
side.
came.
Going up, going up, going up. Yeah, that's fucking gnarly, dude. Crazy motherfucker.
And after a while, it's just like, I stopped being so self-righteous. I stopped really giving a shit. 14-year-old girls, some of them are fucking nasty.
Yeah,
But like, so
fuck yeah.
one 14-year-old girl's getting felt up and the dude's getting stabbed over it. Another 14-year-old girl is over here getting her butthole licked for like $50 by another Indian guy.
God.
So then, like, she gets a reputation. So the Indian dudes go around hearing about this, and they go and, like, accost some young girl. And Indian dudes don't give a fuck about age. When I talk to girls that are, like, 12, and dudes are sending them dick pics, 90% of those dick pics are Indian dicks.
I feel you. Motherfuckers are fucking crazy.
They just don't give a fuck. Yeah, they're crazy. They're always drunk, they're always drinking, they're always partying, smoking weed. Every hostel I went to, the Indian dudes are the drunkest. The wildest. They're the ones fucking sitting on the couch in the TV room jacking off and shit.
But everybody not giving a fuck.
They smell like fried vegetables and spice.
They do.
They do. And you know what? That shit's not so bad. You know? You know what? That gives me an idea. I got some vegetables. I should fry these vegetables.
Motherfuckers just smell like an Indian right now.
Oh yeah, maybe I should. I don't want to smell like India.
Look at this. Make it smell a little bit like an Indian around here.
Wouldn't want to give off a bad vibe. Like I don't already have one. Like I ask a girl on a date, she assumes all this shit about me. Oh yeah, like, and then it's gonna affect my relationship. What the fuck? There's another girl too. There was 3 all up. I invited her to come study with me. I actually needed her help. I still do. And she came to study, and the second she got there, she ignored me. And continued to ignore me.
Crazy bitch. Missing out, huh?
Yeah. And then I'm like, hey, you want to hang out this weekend? She's like, oh, I've already got plans next time.
Wow, I'm just giving y'all free wins.
Hey, we're helping you. We're helping you.
I hope I
Oh,
level
for real,
up.
because you had 1 kill and he had 0. I'm confused. And I had 13. I was helping you. I had 13. You had 1 and he had 0.
Hey, you took some of my kills. I was helping. Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie like I wasn't there with you.
Let's see.
I was not helping at
Let's see.
all. I have
I'll give
total
you,
ass.
what, like 3 of my kills. I still have more
I'm
kills.
surprised I survived as long as I did.
I'm gonna get off because I'm trying to get work.
It's late for me. It's fucking 4:30 in the morning.
See ya.
Yeah, it's 4:32.